Did you know that Philo of Alexandria, a first century Greek philosopher, was the first to change the meaning or interpretation of Genesis 1:26, while all other Jews would interpret this verse to mean that God was speaking to his angels or to his royal court. Philo taught that God was speaking to two other powers or assistants. He would later speak about these two powers as being two other creators. And then later he would teach that these powers were persons. And he would teach that the middle person of the three was the great I Am. And the two other persons to his sides were those powers that were with God from the very beginning. It was Philo of Alexandria and his writings that influenced the apostolic and Ante-Nicene fathers. And the teachings of Philo led the apostolic and Ante-Nicene fathers to develop the Trinity that we hear about today. Trinitarians today, modern Trinitarians, are still using Genesis 1:26 the same way that Philo used it. For centuries, scholars have written about Philo and have talked about Philo's contributions, but never have they disclosed that Philo had a belief in a Trinity. This is something that has been kept secret for many centuries, and it is now that we're exposing that Philo believed in the Trinity. He was the first to actually teach on the Trinity and to explain how the God of the Old Testament had two other assistants or powers or creators or persons by his sides. God was never alone, according to Philo, and God did all things and created all things, and he made man according to his two other powers. After years of speaking about Philo and the Trinity that came through mysticism and allegorical interpretation, why is it that today's Trinitarian apologists are silent about this?